Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I have not filmed all weekend. So the last time I filmed was Friday. Today's Monday. We were at the pool all weekend. All day Saturday. Sunday we went to church and then we went to the pool. So there was nothing to film. But we're back. It's Monday morning. I'm gonna make some buttermilk biscuits, gluten-free, and some sausage gravy. So we're gonna use the recipe right here, buttermilk biscuits, on the back of this all-purpose gluten-free flour blend from Walmart. I made them before and everybody ate them. I don't eat them. Well, I didn't eat them that time because I don't like sausage gravy. Everyone else ate them. They were fine. I never even tried one like separately though, but I might have some with some jam or something on it today. So I can't tell you how they were. Everyone else ate them and it was fine. No one said anything about them. So I'm assuming that they're fine, but they're also covered in sausage gravy. So I don't know that they could really tell a difference between those and regular ones. So the recipe calls for 1 3/4 cup of this flour. Two tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. Let me see, now what? Cut in cold butter. I just did this. I should have put it back in the fridge. It's probably not as cold as it's gonna be, should be, but you know, we're just gonna cover it with sausage gravy, so. Well, they are, not we. I'm not big on sausage at all. And you add 2 whisked eggs. I have 2 duck eggs in here. I try to prep everything ahead of time, so it was just easier. And, you're supposed to whisk buttermilk and the eggs together and then add it. Well, it's too late. I did milk and vinegar instead of buttermilk. So I think I'm just gonna do it like one of those other, I think the sourdough biscuit recipe I make. You just kind of do this and then you cut them. I think I'm just going to do that. Obviously it says to do it different, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it because they're going to be covered with sausage gravy. So I'm not worried about the shape or anything because we're just going to cover it and smother it with stuff. So you're not even going to be able to see it. If I needed them to be pretty, I would do it different, but this is going to be just fine. Biscuits. Now you bake 400 for 15 to 20 minutes. So we're just going to do some of our regular old pork sausage. It is Monday morning. I think I said that. Long, hot weekend. The temperatures were like almost 199-ish, but the feel like temperature was like 110 to 115. It was hot. There was nothing to do besides go to the pool all day. So Friday night we went, Saturday we went pretty much all day, Sunday we went to church, came home for a few, and then went to the pool. And then I have sad news to report that we failed. We failed horribly on our 150 days. We went out to dinner. We were at the pool and everybody was there, the big kids, their significant others, and we were getting ready to leave to come home for me to make dinner. I had pulled out chicken and hot dogs. So we were gonna have that. And then it was so stinking hot that I looked at Gary and I was like, you know what? The house has been over 90 degrees inside, even with the AC units running. And I was like, taking all of these people back to the house to cook and make it hotter, I was like, I'm not doing it. We're going out to eat. And we went out and had Mexican. It was like, we didn't want to go and we didn't want to spend the money, but honestly, it was like there was nothing else to do. I mean, yes, we could have came home and done all of that, but it was just so hot. I felt like, I was like, I don't even care. I just don't. We need to not be there because it is so hot. So hot. So anyway, we're back to eat at home. Day one, again. Very, very, very far from 150. Very. We made it 30 days. Day 31, we went out to eat. So yeah, but anyway, I don't even care because it would have been miserable here. So it was completely worth it. But yeah, we have lots of things. I have lots of things I want to do today, but am I going to? I don't know. I have multiple pool bags that need to be emptied out with all the snacks in them. So many things. Laundry. I really want to mill some grains, mill the wheat, and see if I can make a loaf of bread with it that Layla and Wilder can tolerate. I'm going to try it and see if it helps. Because if you do that, I've seen and heard and know people that actually have celiac disease that can tolerate bread like that. So I'm going to try and then see how they do. And if I can just replace all of our bread with all of that, instead of having to do all of the gluten-free stuff, then I'll do that. If they can tolerate it and handle it, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. But if not, at least I have all my other gluten-free stuff going and I know and I can do that. And they're fine with it. But we're going to try and see what happens. So I don't know if I'll get to it today. It's going to be hot again. So I just don't know if I want to, but I might. But like I said, I have no idea. So tonight for dinner, we're going to have some kind of chicken and hot dogs because that's what I had out from last night that we never even got to. Like, I'm so glad that we went, but I'm also sad that I have to start over because I really want to get to 150 days again. But like I said, it was completely worth it. I just feel like I'm, just tumbled down the hill when I was like getting up there kind of thing. But yeah, who cares? We'll get there again one day. And if I don't say this, people ask what Layla ate. So she snacked at the pool all day with her snacks that she can have. We went out to eat. I wasn't going to get her anything. I was going to give her like some beef and rice and things because she said she didn't want anything to eat. So she actually ended up not even eating one bite of anything. She was full. She ate at the pool and snacked all day long. So the only thing that she had there was her drink. That's it. So she's fine. But yeah, when we go out for Mexican, I think that's the only place we've gone out to eat since we found out about all her like dietary stuff. And I think we've gone out maybe like 3 times since then. And all we've gotten her is like beef and rice, and that's it. And she's done okay on it. But yeah, last night she didn't eat anything. Not a single bite. So didn't even matter. But I'm telling you, at the pool, like she swam for a little bit and then she got out, and I feel like she sat and ate for like 2 straight hours because she was just, I don't know, but it was funny. I'm like, everybody's like, where are you putting that little girl? It was so funny. She was eating and eating and eating and eating, but they were all like super hungry from being in the pool for 3 days, you know, almost. So we had lots of hungry kids all weekend because they just got in there and swam around like little fish. Layla gets in there and she swims her little heart out, like, I mean, with her floaty thingy on, but she just goes to town, kicking, swimming the whole pool the whole time. I mean, they have been worn out, exhausted, and it's been wonderful because that's what summer is all about. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch the laundry and then figure out what else I'm gonna do from here. Who knows? We might have a rest day because we're all exhausted. But I also have a lot of things to do. So we'll see what ends up getting done. I have videos to edit too. I don't even know if I have any more videos going up currently. So maybe I'm gonna switch laundry and sit down and edit a video so I at least know that you guys have a video going up tomorrow. My tomorrow, not your tomorrow. Like, you have probably already seen this a long time ago, but that's what I'm gonna do because that's what needs to be done first. So I have a cast iron pan heating up because the kids want grilled cheese all the time. They want some grilled cheese. So I'm trying to make grilled cheese, but I'm like really low on bread. So if everybody wants it, they're gonna have to have gluten-free bread because that's the only bread that I have. I did get all of this flour milled. So this is fresh bread. It's fresh flour that will be made into fresh bread eventually, just not right now. The girls wanted a smoothie earlier, so we made a smoothie. I just did strawberries, banana, raw honey, flax, chia seed, sweet potato powder, I think, and milk. I think that's it. I think there's a hair on my lip. But is that all I've done? We've done a little bit of reading in school. I was just on FaceTime with my cousin for like almost an hour, and that was it. So yeah, the kids want grilled cheese. I don't know, Wilder says he's not hungry, but he ate breakfast really, really late, and he ate a ton. So I can see that he's not even gonna be hungry for a bit. And I think he's not gonna even want a grilled cheese anyway. So I'll make one for Layla and for Ashlyn. Everly, do you want a grilled cheese? She doesn't want one either. So just Layla and Ashlyn. And I don't want one. I don't even know what I'm gonna have. I've hardly eaten today because I'm just like, nothing sounds good. I don't like sausage gravy. I did have a biscuit. It was okay. It wasn't the best. I don't know. I feel like the past couple days I've been like wanting food, but nothing that I have. You know? Like, nothing that's already made. We have enough food that I can like make something, but I haven't been in the mood to make myself. I just want something quick to grab, and everything quick that we have to grab, I don't want. I know I sound really picky right now, but it's just one of those phases. Ashlyn's gonna do the dishwasher soon, and then I'm gonna work on the dishes, and we're gonna get our 50 states unit done. I think we're gonna attempt 4 states today, if possible. So we can kind of start. We've only been doing 3 at a time, but I kind of want to bump it up to 4 if I can. That way we can finish quicker and be done for the summer. But it also really just depends on the kids and how we're doing through the day. So sometimes it's a struggle just to get 3. Sometimes we breeze through 3. So it really just depends. Miss Layla changed her mind. She wants pepperoni and mayonnaise on a sandwich. Ashlyn wants grilled cheese. I'm making it in just a second, baby. There's that. Now let's make mayonnaise for mayonnaise. Let's make Layla's sandwich with mayonnaise and pepperoni. Whoops. And she seems to do fine with mayonnaise. I was kind of worried about it because of the egg in it, but she doesn't seem to have an issue with it, thankfully. That's why I had to buy a ton of pepperoni, because her and Wilder have just been obsessed with pepperoni sandwiches lately. I just asked Wilder if he wanted one too. Well, Ashlyn just asked him. He said no, he's not hungry yet. Okay, so here's lunch today for 2 kids. We've got a pepperoni sandwich, chips and blueberries, and a grilled cheese with some chips. Ash said she doesn't want blueberries. So when we went to the pool the other day and Gary's dad bought pizza for everybody for lunch, I took this over there for Layla. I took her a gluten-free English muffin, the cheese, and I took this pack only because it has the little sauce packs in it instead of taking a whole jar of sauce. So now I haven't used anything in here besides one of the packs of sauce. So here's the other 2. Here's the 1 pack I used for her, and I took her cheese. So I still have all 3 of these pizza crusts right here. So I'm gonna make pizza. But yeah, I was like, the only thing I eat out of there for Layla is the sauce. So that's what I took, just because it was quick and easy for me to grab at the moment. But I'm gonna make these pizzas, and if anybody wants them, this is what I'm gonna eat one. But then if Everly, Wilder, anybody else, anybody can have any. But I need to use them up because I opened it, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. And then we're gonna work on school and get this done. And now I have sauce all over my hands, so hang on. I was just opening the fridge and trying to figure out what in the world I was gonna make for lunch, and I saw this and I was like, let's go ahead, since I already opened it just for sauce, let's go ahead and make them. These little mini pizzas. You want some when it's done? She said no, I've had pizza the past like however many days. And I think I'm gonna make pizza tomorrow, actually. I just got out the sourdough earlier, so I can feed it tonight. That way hopefully we can have pizza tomorrow. And because I wasn't prepared, this was in the freezer. And there we go. So no one else wants pizza but me right now. So I'm gonna eat some pizza. We're gonna work on our 50 states, and I'll see you back in a little bit. I gotta go charge my phone. now that we're done with lunch, it is time to go crazy on all of these dishes, this kitchen. I gotta finish up some tea that I'm making over there. Lots of things to do. So it's been many hours since I've actually filmed talking to you, but we've gotten lots of things done today, including a haircut, which I had no intention, not me, Wilder, which I had no intention of doing, but it just needed to be done. It was one of those things that has needed to be done forever. It takes 5-10 minutes and you put it off forever. And yeah, so got it done. But also Gary's dad gave us 6 huge zucchini that they're growing in their garden. I mean, some of these things are massive. So I might make something with them tonight, but I don't know. I don't really want to do much with the oven, and we might just do green beans that I got from Aldi that need to be used up. So we're gonna do grilled chicken and hot dogs tonight for dinner, and then rice because I can just make it in the Instant Pot, and then I think just green beans. Nothing really heavy. It is so hot. So I think that's gonna be dinner. So these are all of the zucchini. They're all so big. They're like the size of my arm and bigger, all of them. So his garden is doing phenomenal this year, and we didn't really plant a garden. We have strawberries that grow every year, and then we have potatoes and onions planted, and that's all we got to this year, unfortunately, but you know, it's just how it went this year for us. Tell me why. I just opened this whole cabinet where all my seasonings are, and I'm pulling them all out, and I had 2 of these opened and half used, so I just combined them. I'm like, why in the world do we have 2 of them? Anyway, I was asking Gary what he wants on the chicken, so we're gonna do Japanese barbecue because it's just that good. I said, what seasoning? And then I said, dill pickle, ? And then Japanese barbecue, ? And he said, Japanese barbecue is good with me. So that's what we're gonna do. I only have a package of 2 chicken breasts. They're big, fat ones. I'm gonna cut them in half, so there'll be 4. But we're also gonna do hot dogs, like I said. So, and then I think I'm gonna do rice with bone broth and some garlic and things like that, so it's flavorful. And I either am gonna do green beans or I'm gonna do corn on the cob, because I also have corn on the cob in there. So I'm not sure which one we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. It's gonna be one or the other. I hope Kinder's never, ever, ever stops making this. This is so good. This and the sauce that goes with it are just, oh, just the smell of it right now is making me excited to eat it. So this chicken is all seasoned up and ready to go, and I want him to do the whole pack of hot dogs. They're the huge, huge ones from Sam's Club, and normally we cut them in half for the kids to eat them. So I want him to do the whole pack so we can have them for lunches throughout the week too, because it makes a really simple lunch. So for the rice, we're gonna do some beef bone broth, some water, some garlic powder. Well, this is freeze-dried garlic. And a little bit of salt. And I think that's it. Butter. I'm gonna put butter in here. And I'm just gonna put it in the Instant Pot on the rice setting. So we're gonna do corn on the cob with dinner. So I'm just gonna boil water, throw these in there, cook them up like that. And then Gary also wants some baked beans. So there will be dinner. So that ham I cooked the other day, I just left some of it out so we can do like ham for breakfast. And then the rest of this is going in the freezer for another meal at some point. I'll probably chop it up, add it to something. I don't know, but it's going in the freezer. So I've changed my mind on tomorrow night's dinner. I'm gonna put the sourdoughs away. We have a special surprise tomorrow. I have a special surprise tomorrow for the kids. They don't know. I don't want to say it out loud because I don't know who's listening, but we are going somewhere tomorrow, if you can hear me. And I want something in the crock pot. So I just pulled out the country ribs. We're gonna do country ribs tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe potato salad, green beans, I don't know what else, but yes. So I want crock pot for tomorrow. Possibly want crock pot for Wednesday because Wednesday is supposed to be insanely hot again. And then, I mean, it's hot, like it's summer, it's hot, I get it. But I mean, like very, very hot compared to other days kind of thing. Like this past weekend where it was like 110, 115 degree heat index. Wednesday's supposed to be like that again. So I think we'll do crock pot Tuesday just because, like I said, we're going somewhere. Probably crock pot Wednesday. So maybe I'll pull out a roast for Wednesday because I have a roast. And then Thursday, you know, who knows, maybe we'll do pizza or maybe we'll do pizza Friday. I don't know. We'll do pizza at some point this week because I brought the stuff up for it. But the next 2 days, guaranteed crock pot meals. So Gary ended up working a lot later than he had planned, a lot later than normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and grill the chicken in here on my little like grill pan thing. And then also I got water boiling for the corn on the cob. I've got beans going, heating up. So I'm also gonna figure out the hot dogs. I don't know how I'm gonna cook them because I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't know if I want to boil them because I already have my pot here for the corn on the cob, and maybe I'll just throw them in the grill pan when the chicken's done. It's just really small, so I'm not sure, but I'll figure that out in a minute because I need to cook the chicken and the corn on the cob first. So first things first, I'm going to take some of this and squeeze it on this ooh, I got a little excited. I'm going to squeeze it on here, brush it on, and then put that side down. On this grill pan. Now, I'll probably get comments on where I got this from, because normally I do when I use this. We picked this, and it was like this whole set of cast iron stuff off Facebook Marketplace for 20 bucks one time. Gary stopped on his way home and picked it up, and I have looked and I cannot even see a brand anywhere marked on here. I have no idea. I've tried to look up similar ones on Amazon to link, and I just cannot find it. This was just a rare Marketplace find, and I love it. So I'm gonna drop this corn on the cob in over here. You know what? I'm not even gonna make hot dogs. I'm gonna give Layla a choice between a leftover steak or ham. And then if anybody else wants steak or ham, they can have that instead of me making hot dogs tonight. All right, here's dinner tonight. Very simple. The kids also have rice, but I didn't want any. And then Layla has ham. So, and Ashlyn has ham too. She wanted ham. Dinner was delish. Animals are fed. People are fed. Now it's time to go get kids in bed because we got a grumpy one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.